Hey guys, Charlie from Adjust the Mic. Just need to do a little content disclaimer. Adjust the Mic is created for adult audiences only. Unless you're a terrible parent, we advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of terrible things that are involved in our lives. It might get dangerous on this podcast, but we're all in this together. Enjoy the show. He's got space. She's got the brewery. I'm dumb, and you're dumb.
Stop.
Like we're dumb.
Declan, you like the Foo Fighters?
No. So, are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there? And you can edit out anything that makes me look stupid? Or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone?
Yeah, let's talk about how much we hate Scott, guys.
This is my checker.
I want to
How you doing, people?
wake up, feel fine, grab my baggies off the clothesline. I want to wake up, restore, thinking back on the night before. I said yeah, then I did it. Having not a
Feels like a
second
rape
thought.
dungeon in here.
I know exactly what he tastes like.
I said yeah, then I did it. La 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 la.
This is my Colleen.
No. You cannot buy the beer. Beer! Open eyes. No. I always blame the beer.
Okay, here's the show.
Episode 123.
Yeah, boy.
123, 123 of Adjust the Mic.
Check 1, 2, 3.
you know me.
To my right, the host with the most, Mr. Scott Geyser.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you.
Thanks, man. Good to see you, too. To my left, the craft beer queen, Miss Colleen.
How are you now?
Hello,
Well,
lovely
hello
lady.
there, Colleen.
And down yonder, the Milky Way Mandingo himself,
Bounce Chico.
Chris Chamberlain. How you doing,
What's
Chris?
up? And then joining us as usual, Mr. Charlie Lord. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man.
Fresh off of a little bit of downtime there, huh?
Oh, yeah, man.
What happened?
Christmas COVID.
Christmas COVID.
Yeah, 2 days before
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, we were playing fast and loose the week before. we might have been at a house party with 70 or so people.
That's a lot of
Elf
people.
on the Shelf did this to
Just
you.
not giving, just zero fucks.
Zero, yeah.
Just hanging out, everybody partying, sleeping in the house, and just air mattresses and COVID and.
And all it takes is one out of those 70 people to
yeah,
give it to all
it's
y'all.
not even. I'm actually joking about that. It could have been from anything, man.
Yeah.
Anything.
But yeah, man, it whooped me a little bit.
So what were the primary symptoms, and how did it start? How did you start feeling fucked up?
I just tired.
Just tired.
Headache,
Okay, so it's
And
basically me all year long. Go ahead.
congestion, and then the body aches.
Okay.
Did you masturbate one time
No.
with COVID?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
No, you're playing with fire, dude. You got to keep everything in. Keep everything fresh. Now there. Anyways,
Sorry.
really didn't even get a fever.
Okay.
Shortness of breath was a real problem.
Sense of smell.
Nope, kept it. I kept it. I lost like 11 pounds in 3 days.
Damn.
Jesus.
I gotta get COVID, bro.
Well, when I started feeling better, it was on. I mean, we made chicken and dumplings, and it sucked for the kids, you know.
Then you masturbated.
No, it really did suck for the kids because I had the kids this year, and we had a whole bunch of plans and everything, and it ended up working itself out. We celebrated New Year's Eve, Christmas.
Okay.
So Christmas Eve was the 30th.
All right.
Woke up 31st, Christmas presents, and then took a little break, and then New Year's Eve.
Cool.
And which the kids loved it. The kids, we had a blast.
Did you get the fireworks?
No, just some, not many. I'm not a big New Year's Eve guy, man.
Yeah.
I've just never. It's never been a thing for me.
Yeah. It's just another day.
Yes, but we pulled it off, and it was actually ended up being kind of special, man, because it was all fucked up for the first part of it.
Well,
So,
think about it's a memory, right?
yeah, it was definitely a memory.
It's a fucked up memory,
Well,
but in 10 years, you can be like, remember that one time we got COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. It was crazy, man, and it was sucked not seeing the parents, but But like I said, we were patient, got better, got healthier, and figured it out. But how was everybody's Christmas, man? Everybody have a good Christmas. I'm going to start with you because it's Stella's birthday.
Oh, it was great. So
Yeah.
I had her, because we alternate with my ex, who gets her on Christmas Day and birthday.
Okay.
So I had her last year, so we did it Christmas Eve. The night before Christmas Eve was our Christmas Eve night, and then Christmas Eve morning was our Christmas Day. So I did the usual. I put all the presents around and tied the string to it, and I was way better with the amount of presents this year versus last year.
Oh, good.
But she had a good time, man. And we had Mama Dukes and Aunt Katie came over and all the cousins and stuff. And we had brunch, basically. And
Nice, man.
it was a really nice day. And then I got to work on Christmas Day for the James Webb launch.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Yeah.
But it was a good day. It was very nice. What about you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
We had
We automatically wait for Scott to be last because it's going to be the longest.
Aw.
Because we know it.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Go ahead, Colleen. Sorry, sweetie.
It was a lot of fun. We spent the Christmas Eve with Brent's family, and then Christmas Day, my family came over. But it was nice and laid back, man, and the food was awesome.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always about the food, man.
That's right. I came over here to your house Christmas Eve night before I had to go down lay down for work.
yeah, you guys.
Scott?
You guys and your party. We were going to come, but the rain was so crappy earlier in the week.
It was
And
really
just
bad.
The way everything else
The
worked
timing
out.
just
It's
didn't
like,
work after that.
yeah.
It's like y'all came over at one point. I thought we were going to do it.
Yeah.
But y'all are like, nah, we're going home.
Yeah, well, the kids, yeah. We have to plan for that, and we had the dog.
That's true.
So, right.
It
So
worked, though.
pretty good Christmas at Brent. You got.
Oh, yeah, they got everything and anything.
What
like,
Brent get? Did he get anything cooking wise?
Did he get a new smoker?
No, I got him a bunch of funny shirts, and like, he got stuff for the grill, but
Yeah.
I got to get him a new thermometer, I
Yeah.
think.
Yes,
Like one that,
with an app.
it's like,
Meat
you can leave
thermometer.
it in there,
Yeah.
and then you have it on your phone, too.
Yeah,
like,
it's got an app.
Ooh.
Measure the
I thought he
temperature of
had
your
that
meat.
already, but I don't know.
He measures
Those little
meat.
pointer thing with the little laser pointer.
Oh,
you just-
yeah.
You just point it at it. It tells you the temperature.
Yeah, but Scott uses the force to measure the temperature of the meat. He doesn't need that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
He's been measuring meat temperatures for as
Long
long as
time.
I've known him.
Yep.
How about you, buddy? How's your Christmas?
It was very eventful.
Yeah, busy.
Had the kids Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Love it.
Christmas Eve, we had our little shindig here. And everybody came over and had a good time. Had a little hayride with everybody.
Drink goddamn moonshine.
There was Derek brought over about a gallon of moonshine.
Did
apple pie
Andrea come
moonshine.
over?
Ugh.
Yep.
So, like, the whole family was together. That's
yeah,
cool.
and the Perrys all came over. Mr. and Mrs. Perry. We had all the Whites came over for a while. We had just all kinds of just kind of people in and out of the house. We were down at neighbors' houses taking shots.
Yeah.
It was madness. I mean, it was just pure. We walk, like, we got to do this every year now. Is from here we got to walk over to the Christmas house anytime they're doing that down there, and just walk it and then walk it back. It's a blast because all of the houses, every family's
Yeah.
out, so everybody's stopping you and talking to you on Christmas Eve outside of their houses, which is so weird to me. It's like I've never been in a neighborhood or an environment like where
That's
Christmas
pretty
There's
Eve
no
is
other
like
neighborhood like this.
you and your family. You know what I mean? You're
pretty
in your
awesome.
house, or you might have
Yeah.
your family there and in the backyard, whatever, cooking,
Right.
having a family dinner. But you're not usually partying with your whole damn neighborhood
Yeah.
at the same time.
Well, bro, this neighborhood goes fucking big for everything, though.
It's
it's-
kind of
it's-
surreal.
The Christmas house is in this neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah, it's surreal, man. It's crazy.
And it was remarkably well done this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember we were here last year for
really
it,
was.
but they went something extra
Yeah.
this year with it. It was
It was
just,
definitely.
it was hypnotizing.
It was definitely. I mean, everybody did luminaries. We were the last ones to have ours lit because my kids, all of the young kids were supposed to do it, and they set it all up and then bailed and didn't light any of them. So we're like, shit.
I wanted to shout out. Look at that. Teresa made
What-
like a Christmas room.
Where's that?
Yeah,
at Teresa's house?
You're showing us. That's
That's
awesome.
I literally was showing Brent stuff like that to do to Keegan and Quinn's room.
Yeah,
Put
she
tents
did
and
that
stuff.
for Riley. and
That's
Ava.
awesome.
Isn't
That's
that
great.
Cool? Yeah,
Yes.
it's pretty gangster.
She made it.
yeah,
All right, we need to get
Like a
together
tent-
and
we had it all
She got-
set up and ready to go, and then
show me how that is.
bam, COVID.
you guys, everybody used their elf on the shelves this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, ours
Don't-
was used,
don't
but
do
he
it,
wasn't.
Colleen.
He was kind of ignored a little bit.
Don't do it, Colleen.
Really. It's so fucking stressful.
It's
like the
so
one
bad.
day you forget and you wake up and it's in the same spot. You ain't noticing that because your ass forgot it.
I swear to God.
But your kids will be like,
Yeah.
Because I do it a couple
Where's
times.
Stevie?
Because Stella would, she'd like wake up and like, because sometimes it's kind of hard to get her up out of bed in the morning. But when there's Elf on a Shelf season, she's right up. Where'd Buddy move to last night? And if you forget, your kid's gonna be like, Daddy, why didn't Buddy move last night? Like, oh well, and then you got to go into full on bullshit mode.
Yep.
Well, maybe he was just extra sleepy, and he took the night off. Or
Oh no! What I do is, well, what'd you do yesterday? Did you do something wrong? Maybe he knows about it. And then you're like, then you get that, you give them that anxiety real young, so it fucks them up when they're older. I swear I want to turn to Riley like the day after Christmas and go, he's not real. And just like yell at him, just be done with it.
Oh, man.
The coolest thing that happened at the end of the night on Christmas Eve was the last thing I took down was the projector out front.
Yeah.
And we had Die Hard on.
Oh, that's killer.
And there was neighbors walking down the street stopping
People
and
were
watching
talking about it.
Die Hard.
At
That's
the brewery.
awesome.
People
Yeah.
were like, there was a house that had Die Hard on. I'm like, I guarantee you it was my friends.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
We had Die Hard
That's
out
pretty
front.
gangster.
It was awesome.
That is definitely gangster.
Yeah, it was pretty
That's
cool.
good. Everybody had a good New Year.
Now,
so
when does
glad these holidays are over with, though, man, for
I'm
sure.
so done with them.
Good God.
when does Elf on the Shelf
Stressful
leave the
weekend.
house at your place?
Oh,
Christmas Eve,
Christmas
right?
Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve night he's gone, right?
Yeah, that's a wrap.
When did Christmas lights come down?
Oh man, mine
New Year's
came
Day.
down way earlier than that.
New Year's Day.
The very
Yeah, that would be your.
like Wednesday after Christmas, mine were in the attic.
Yeah, same. Mine were down real fast because, well, for me, like
I
the
had
day
COVID.
after
OCD
So I was
Christmas,
going to use that.
it's like that. Christmas is done.
That's the proper way, Charlie.
Yeah.
the right way.
Like I don't want the tree to be up any longer than it is because Christmas is over with. Now we're looking forward, right?
As
And it's
soon as
just-
the next day, I see things and I'm like, I have to do that.
Yeah,
I have to like,
Yeah.
I have to deal with that. So instantly, it's like the faster it's gone, the happier I am.
Right.
People still. You're right. This neighborhood's Christmas as fuck. You can still walk around this neighborhood and half the people
Yeah.
are still having their air things up at night.
Yeah.
Like they still
Are you
have all
serious?
their lights. It's
Really?
crazy.
Well, I know like there's the day of the Kings, which is a Spanish tradition,
Yes.
but that's only
Yeah.
6 days
That's
afterwards,
6
though,
days
right?
out. 6 or
God.
yeah, I think so.
Neighborhood.
So would you guys tell me one of you partied hard on New Year's or something?
We had a party here on New Year's Eve.
Did you?
And this whole room was covered with kids sleeping.
Ugh.
At 1:30 or 2, I was drunk enough to be smart enough to put like there was some movie on that I had. We just threw it
I
on
think
there.
you're going to say The Purge, but you
And
didn't want to think
all of
everybody-
the kids. It's I don't, nobody knows this movie. Love and Monsters came out this past year. It's like actually really a good movie.
Yeah.
And I threw that on because it's like a monster movie, and this kid, he's trying to go from one whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares? But the kids,
What's the plot line?
all their attention was done, and we finally were. I was in bed by 3:30.
Oh,
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And I woke up at 9:30.
Oh, feeling like a
Like,
smashed can of grab ass,
and I was
didn't
the
you?
first person up.
Oh,
Oh my god!
You start making breakfast?
I felt like a damn kid, man. Like we were partying. We were the house 4 houses down, whoever they are. They have the finest Scotch selection.
Ooh.
Like all these old, bourbons and scotches. And he was like, oh, this is a 20-year. And we're like, just chugging fucking shots of this shit, It's like, come down to our house. We got peanut butter whiskey.
and there ain't nothing worse than a whiskey hangover either, too, man.
It was just,
tough.
it was one of those things, man. But it was a blast. Like, it
Oh,
was
good.
so much fun.
Did you guys, Colleen, did you go hard in the
No.
paint?
No.
I didn't
I
think
worked
you would.
that morning. I opened hardware and then, yeah, I had to do inventory the next day. So I had
Chris?
to be back at work.
Nope. I had a little bit of a fever kind of the whole day, so I didn't want to be
boy.
out and it was gone the next day. I took a test. I was fine, but I didn't want to risk it. So I was in bed by 10.
I DoorDash test to the house from CVS.
That's
You
a
can
good
do that?
idea.
Yeah, I DoorDash 2 tests.
Dude, that's a
Four,
good idea.
four total.
I ordered some from Amazon like over a week ago and they were already supposed to be here. Now they're like,
They're
but I got one from Publix today.
yeah.
Because
I
we
need
were
to go
like,
look and get a
we
few
were
more.
like feeling better, but I still, man, I don't. Fuck, CDC's not making up. Like it's a whole thing, and I just don't. I did trust them, but what they've been doing is kind of people are going to work with positive tests and shit.
Well, the CDC's doing that because
I know
that's
why.
it's a business thing.
Yeah,
Like these businesses are shutting down because you got mostly healthy
It's,
people.
a lot of it's the airlines.
Yeah, so they're doing that to protect the fucking businesses. Go capitalism.
But I still wasn't gonna go into a fucking CVS. I'm not gonna get.
Sure.
Not gonna do it. So we DoorDash. I DoorDashed 2 fucking Binex tests, and when I tested negative, we were excited. And then the next day there was a toy show in Cocoa, so me and the kids went to a toy show.
I saw that. Yeah.
Geeked out, man. We had a good time.
Nice.
They had a lot of
Okay.
good shit there, man.
Did they?
Yeah.
Bunch of Star Wars stuff, right?
They had everything, man. Ava's into It, the movie It.
With the clown?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Allie
Pennywise.
She's got
was so
It,
into that.
She's got a It lounge fly backpack, lounge fly purse, 2 or 3 shirts. She's got.
Well, she's always like Stranger
Pennywise.
Things, so she's just into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it's
Allie's a huge
Oh.
It fan. They went to the movie theater, saw the new one when it came out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge.
she just recently she's just lost her mind over it.
I'm sorry, I'm totally taking over. Boba Fett, have you guys watched it yet?
Oh no, I need
course
to.
I
No. I
Oh.
forgot
I
about
t-
that.
I did too. I'll have that
Of
on.
course I did.
MG.
Did I
That's-
wake up at 3 in the morning? Maybe.
That's the second episode,
To watch
Charlie.
it.
That second
So
episode
good.
might have been one of the I put it up there with one of the best Mandalorian
It's,
episodes that they did. Like
Kevin Smith was talking about on his podcast. What was he comparing it to? Dances with Wolves, Dances with Sand
Yes.
People. So yeah, it's a great show. You guys got to check it out.
Is the
I
comic
will
is the
watch it.
comic relief there like it was in the regular Mandalorian?
No,
No.
I felt like there was
No.
some good comedy.
no, not yet. They're building. They're
Okay.
constructing a story,
Yeah,
and they're
I could see that.
And it's still Jon Favreau, right, doing it?
still Jon Favreau,
Okay.
Robert Rodriguez, Dave Filoni, all them gangsters, man. So they
It's
say
unreal.
these first 2 episodes were like it's a baseline, and they say it's fixing to get crazy as shit.
Damn, I'm gonna watch that tonight.
When he's like, "Me, stop," they're like, "No, you cannot."
It's good.
How many episodes have there been already?
2.
Are
Maybe I
out
should wait a little
every
bit longer.
Friday?
I'm sorry, but
They
the
come out tomorrow.
when they were riding
tonight,
when they
at
were
3 in the
riding and
morning.
they were trying to jump from one to the
Oh, it's
other.
hilarious.
That shit was I was
It's
crying.
So
man.
good. Them dudes, they know what they're doing, man.
It's amazing. Like, it's amazing.
And ladies, Bryce Dallas Howard, she's
Oh, yeah.
directed. I know she did a little bit of Mandalorian.
It's fantastic.
It's just a lot of talent, man. A lot of talented people taking over the helm. So
I've been
it's
watching the Hawkeye too, and I thought they've done a
good.
great
That was
job.
cool.
With it so
Me and
far.
Riley watched that. It's pretty good.
I ain't seen any one of
I
those.
finally
either.
finished Ted Lasso.
What'd you
Thanks for
think?
making me cry, man.
I've never seen
That
it.
show's so damn good. I'm
Isn't
like,
it?
how did they get this? How did they do this to me, man?
It's so good,
It
Apple
was
TV?
really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that the way it ended is like
and it's still
it's definitely
going.
going to be like
There's
something
more.
else.
Well, calm down, guys.
There's another
The
season.
Giants needed Ted Lasso, man.
Dude.
Anybody watching The Witcher?
I watched all.
I think I watched the first episode.
I've fallen asleep during parts of episodes because I kind of was binging it and
Oh.
kind of was falling asleep on the couch in the process. But that show kind of, I can get really into it
I heard it
in
was
certain parts, and then there's parts where I kind of I lose interest.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's bad acting or something.
No, what it is because I'm a fan of the books and the video games.
So maybe that
it's
gives me
the
some
it's the
perspective.
insider shit.
The Easter eggs.
The Easter eggs. That's and they take the Easter eggs and kind of deviate from the plot line with this stuff to give it to the fans, like the
Okay.
long term fans.
Okay.
That like a casual watcher isn't going to get, and that's I think what you're picking up on.
You're probably exactly right. I can see that.
But it's good.
It's not bad.
I'm still
It's
trying
pretty
to watch
good.
Yellowstone. The
Oh,
first episode was so brutal. The way the opening
It's
scene
like-
was, I was
yeah.
like, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this,
It's
man.
the best show on TV.
It's like when you try to get me
God.
to
It's the
watch
best
The
show on TV.
Wire, and I'm like all stressed out the whole time. I'm like, am I going to watch a show and like just be stressed
Yeah,
out
It's
the
like
whole
General
time?
Hospital soap operas for women during daytime
Oh,
TV back in
Yellowstone's
the
so
day.
fucking good.
It's that for everybody.
And
I
that
mean,
1880, we watched that 1883.
It's that
It's
good?
so good.
Come on,
Faith
man.
Hill and Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw, he's such an
a
asshole,
bad-
but he's a
he's-
bad
All right,
man.
can you go
Yeah.
into 1883 without having watched any Yellowstone
Yes,
and get
sure.
it?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because that's why I haven't started Yellowstone because I've never
Absolutely.
seen a single episode of that. I don't want
Absolutely.
to jump
Absolutely.
into this season.
All
No,
day
you're
long.
good.
Yeah.
You need to watch Yellowstone.
Okay.
Sam Elliott
You
is
need-
so good in 1883.
That's the only reason I'd watch it.
Oh, my God.
He's so good, anyways, man.
How about Billy Bob Thornton, Sam Elliott,
No.
Tom Hanks?
I know.
Tom Hanks.
I know.
Tom Hanks is in 1883.
It's crazy, bro.
It's unreal.
All right.
These little guest spots. You're like, what? That? I had to pause it.
Yeah.
That's fucking Tom Hanks.
All right. So in order of you must watch this now.
You need to watch Yellowstone right now.
So
Yeah.
is it? But am I watching that before I'm watching
Yes.
the
yeah. Fuck
yes.
1883.
Mandalorian?
Oh no.
No, Mandalorian
first.
Where's Hawkeye fall into that?
Wait a minute.
Back in the
But these
bus.
are TV shows, not movies.
Chris,
So
Chris.
You've watched. you haven't
Mandalorian's
watched
been gone
Mandalorian?
for how long now?
No, I'm caught up on Mandalorian. I haven't
Oh.
watched the Boba Fett one.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Well, we were about to have a whole
Fuck out of this house. Not even my house.
Have a whole
Get
other
outta here.
conversation. Jesus.
No, I love the Mandalorian.
Fight him.
But
Get him, Blue.
But the thing I liked the most about it though
Sick
was
balls.
the fucking comedy, the little injections of it, right?
Yeah.
That's why I was asking if it was in the book of Boba
The
Fett.
first thing you do is watch the first 2 episodes of Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, that's the first thing that you do.
You need to get on
right when you go
Yellowstone.
home.
and then we're going to Yellowstone
Yeah,
after.
because
We'll end the show early. Leave after the
4
break.
seasons.
Get started.
Yellowstone's what, 4 season now? I
Yeah.
haven't watched a single episode. I don't
Oh,
want to
you
start the
gotta
4th
watch.
season.
No,
You
I'm
gotta
saying
Watch
it's-
the first episode
yeah, watch
of the
the
first season and,
watch-
and
yeah,
get
start
into
at the
it.
Oh,
beginning.
okay.
The rest will take care of itself. After you get 3 episodes in, you won't stop.
Once you start
And-
watching it, you're gonna
You
call it
can't
sick
stop.
to work.
3 episodes. All right.
So, did you guys watch Breaking Bad?
Yeah,
yes.
Was it because that had that effect on me? I'd
has
be up
that
until
vibe.
This is
2 in the
yeah.
morning.
it has that vibe.
Hey, how good is Kevin fucking Costner in Yellowstone? Let's just get that out
Unbelievable.
He's a good actor.
He's got
He's a
this
good actor
raw,
anyways,
deep,
for
like,
sure.
Unbelievable.
gnarly voice. Like
Wrinkly
you're
skin and just Yellowstone.
scared.
Yellowstone. That's what I say every time. Every time it goes to commercial break, when we watch it, it'll fade off, go to commercial break, and I'll look at you and go, Yellowstone.
I'm sorry.
It's such a fucking good show.
Rip is a motherfucking badass.
I like Beth.
Dude, when she's on fire,
There's a character
she's
on there,
on fire,
and you're gonna. I'm not giving
smoking a
anything
cigarette?
away.
No, I kind of understand who the character. I know who Rip is.
she's smoking a cigarette on fire,
Beth,
bro.
Beth's dialogue
Yeah.
is the best dialogue of any character of any show. I've
It's
ever seen.
so gnarly.
Because Beth is crazy, right?
I'm scared of her. In real life, if you ever met her, I would be very scared
Her
of her.
dialogue on that show is fucking crazy.
All right.
It's
gnarly,
so good.
man.
Colleen, watch it now.
I will. I just did not like how the show
Has
started. I was
anybody
like,
started
oh,
Darcy and Stacy season 3 90 Day Fiance?
God, get out of here.
I don't even know who they are.
Still trying to finish up the challenge, man.
Yeah, I'm on that too. God, we went down a rabbit hole.
There's so
fucking
much
shows.
TV,
Big
though.
time.
So much TV. It's
Cobra
insane.
Kai?
No, I can't
No.
get into it.
Woo! The new season.
Man, I wish we would have had this conversation yesterday because I was looking for something to watch last night after work,
It's
and,
always Yellowstone.
and
The All Valley Champ.
I watched Stranger Things season 3 over again. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, that's a good
Dude,
one.
there's so much out there.
I know because in between, because you got the Hulu, right?
Yeah.
You've got Disney Plus, you've got Amazon Prime, you've got Netflix, Paramount Plus, Apple
Oh, yeah.
TV.
It's ridiculous.
I'm stuck on Peacock right now, man, because they got all the Bravo shows.
It's ridiculous.
There's so many. I mean, and if you have all of them, you're basically paying a cable bill.
Yeah.
There's some fucking TV show. I don't even know the name of it. It's about this fucking guy who's a real estate agent, and he is I'm in love with this guy. And people win the lottery, and then they buy a home. They win $1 million or $5 million, and he takes them. He's like, "Let's buy a home." I'm telling you, fucking what this dude is.
What's this on?
I don't know. It's not.
Is
Never
this
heard
like
of
reality TV?
Is it
Yeah.
Discovery?
Dude,
Yeah.
It's got to be Netflix if it's reality.
No, I think it's Bravo.
Oh, well then.
God, Bravo has a
you
service
guys,
too.
like,
I know,
you
Bravo's
guys are
on
my
Peacock.
only source of like reality TV show information.
I'm telling
See,
you.
I'm horrible with
I
it.
don't ever hear about
My
any
lottery
of this shit
dream home.
except for Charley.
My
and
lottery
Colleen.
dream home. Dude, tonight, pick an episode
My
of
lottery
My
dream
Lottery
home.
Dream Home.
You
Dude,
know-
I only have so many hours left in the day.
You know Christine
What do I gotta
Roy from The
watch?
Truth About Titusville?
just gotta
Her daughter
figure it
was
out.
on that show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her daughter won like $1 million or $3 million on a scratch off.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's
She went
so
on that.
good.
I watch This Old House. That's what I watch on normal TV.
Oh, have you guys seen that movie Don't Look Up?
No. Oh,
No,
yeah.
but I've seen
yes.
That
We watched that.
good.
We watched
it
that
good?
with COVID.
Yes.
We watched it with
I
COVID.
can't. There's too much stuff.
It's
and
it's a movie. You don't have to
It was
invest
good.
more than an
I'm
hour and a
totally
half
trying
into it,
to-
but it
Fall
really
into
is.
Bravo.
It was good. It
It's
was like
terrible.
Idiocracy.
It was it was 2022's Idiocracy
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
It was fucking hilarious. And working for NASA, seeing all the stuff that they
Yeah.
borrowed from us.
Leonardo DiCaprio was good in it.
Yeah. And they're like,
Oh, the new Scream. Ooh. When's the new Scream come out? Yeah, who directed that? Not Judd Apatow. Adam McKay.
Yeah, and all of his movies are kind of like that, right?
Anchorman, right?
Yeah.
He'll never outdo Anchorman. Ever. Never, ever.
I started to try to watch the new Sex and the City. I can't do it. Like, and I loved the first go around.
Mr.
But
Big.
it's like they're
Mr.
making
Big?
these characters like turn into like, it's weird. Like
Yeah.
Miranda, she used to be so smart and like she had it all together. Now this new scene, like all of a sudden she's forgotten everything and she's like a Karen and she says very
Really?
inappropriate things and like. But then the next episode they have her like making out with I don't know the appropriate term for the character Che. It's not
What is Che? Transgender?
cisgender, I think.
Cisgender?
They go by they.
Isn't she a lesbian in real life? The
The person that plays it
the
was
person that
on
plays Miranda.
Grey's Anatomy. Oh, Miranda is, yes.
In real, yeah.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. They just make her look really stupid and
And one of them didn't come back, right?
right. My favorite character did not come back.
Everybody's favorite character.
Like, that's why I'm like, all right, forget it, man. Maybe she was onto something because this is fucking lame. I just watch it to see what they're going to wear.
That's exactly.
Because they're like really catty about that one that didn't come back, right? I don't-
Well, she
Kim
had
Cattrall.
enough to
Kim
say
Cattrall,
about
okay.
like that they're all a bunch of fakes and whatever, but
Well,
we'll see. I'm not going to watch it anymore, though. Not for a while.
Cobra
Why
Kai,
not?
you guys watching that?
I don't.
I
Watch,
did.
like, the
It's
first
fantastic.
two
I
or
watched the
three
Is it?
first.
seasons.
Yeah, me too.
It's the best shit ever.
Well, calm down.
Like,
You just said that about 7 shows.
hey,
Cobra Kai
hey,
is not the best ever. It is so lame. Some
Join
of these,
Miyagi-Do.
I mean, come on, dude.
It is so.
They're
bad,
doing
it's
karate
good.
in the hallways
Like,
of school.
It's the best
Like-
shit.
Throwing somebody off
ever.
the balcony. Like,
Johnny
get out of
Lawrence is the best actor in the world.
Stop
Dude,
doing what you're doing. You're doing it ironically.
He is so fun. No, he's so funny.
here. It's like brutal to get through watching those episodes.
It's so funny. He tries everything's about being a man, right, with him. And then you got LaRusso, and he's just such a nerd. And he's such a terrible actor. And you're watching this thing, it's a hot mess of just joy.
It's terrible,
It's
but
the best.
if I am not concentrating on anything, I'll just put it on the
Were
background.
you a Karate Kid fan as growing up?
No, I mean,
I
I
was.
sub. I never
It's
like.
the best shit ever.
I was a huge Karate Kid.
You'd love
fucking-
Cobra Kai then.
I watched the first season, and then just didn't do it anymore.
Yeah,
When does
I
Ozark
get it.
come back
I
on?
get it.
That's
next
coming
week.
soon, yeah.
You say next week?
Next week or January 22nd.
Hell
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, Jason Bateman, man, he's
I love Jason
He's
Bateman so
such
much.
a good actor in that.
it is awesome.
He's good in everything.
He always plays a neurotic mess so well.
He kind of does play the same character, but in different wardrobes. But
He's in Zootopia.
and he's great in that too.
I love it.
Have you seen
Horrible
Encanto yet
Bosses.
with the kids?
I watched it with my nieces when I was in Jersey, but we didn't get to see like
See
whole thing.
what?
Encanto. It's the
Oh,
newest
we don't talk
Disney
about
movie.
Bruno.
We don't talk about Bro, that was really impressively well done.
I gotta rewatch it.
The visuals.
Yeah.
Holy
but
shit.
We took the kids to go see Sing 2 over the Christmas holiday. And that one, the 3D, the quality of the 3D in that one was mind warping. It was just so
Yeah.
remarkably well done.
Yeah, that Encanto is a crazy ass movie. man.
Everybody's
so
big
good.
on Dexter. I guess finale just happened, and everybody's been watching that. I
Yeah,
haven't watched
I don't
it.
have
'cause I don't have Showtime, but
I didn't watch the other one.
Jared won't stop talking about it right when I come into work
there's
every
too
after
many
he
apps,
watches
bro.
it.
Yeah.
He tells
I'm
me
not
the
getting
whole
any
episode.
services.
Will not get Showtime.
So now I don't need to get it because I know it all now.
I'll just never get it.
Yeah. It's just there's just too much. You can't have all of them.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the purpose of these was to cut the cord and get rid of your cable bill.
It's so funny because when I went up to go see my brother, there he's like, "Do you have Hulu?" Because his daughter Charley wanted to watch something.
Yeah.
It's like, I got Hulu, I got Peacock, I got everything. He's like,
Yeah,
he's like, "Do you have the new Dexter?" I'm like, "I will not get that." I felt like
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
Everybody's got. They're
Won't
all these big networks are battling it out. There's going to be winners and there's going to be losers.
Sure.
When it all gets shaken out, and then they're going to buy each other out, and it's going to be like 2 or 3 again. Then it's going to something else is going to happen,
Yeah.
and it's going to break up again because it's
Hopefully
all going to be
Viacom
VR.
wins.
We're going to watch all this on VR here coming up.
I just
So-
wish every app
yeah.
ran like Netflix's does. It runs so smooth every time. It's like when I go to do
Yeah,
the
Netflix
Paramount
is
app,
pretty good.
like there's some apps that they just are
Yeah.
horrible. How
Well,
do they not have it
all right,
figured
I will.
out?
I get it, and I'll watch it for I'll watch the series I want to watch, and then I cancel. And then when then if something else comes up where I need to watch it on Paramount, I activate the subscription.
Yeah,
again.
and then blow through it.
and then I'll
yeah.
blow through it, and then cancel.
So, Charlie, if out of all the streaming services you have, if you had to pick just one and not watch any of the other ones, which one would it be?
Yeah.
See, it's hard, right?
Which one I use the most?
So which is your favorite that if you had to pick just one, that
I would
pick
probably
that
do
one?
Hulu with live TV because of the live TV and because of the local stuff.
How much is that?
I think it's 64.
Then there's like a.
But I got Hulu, ESPN
version,
Plus,
yeah.
and Disney Plus together. I fucking love Disney Plus.
Disney Plus is great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like Disney Plus.
What about you, Colleen?
I think at this moment I'm really into Peacock, but if I had to get rid of all, it would HBO because it has Big Bang Theory and Friends on it, and I can always go back to that. And they always have like cool
HBO's
movies.
a lot.
Yeah,
they have
like
a lot.
there's
They
a
do have a
lot
lot.
on there.
Oh, HBO Max is good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Mama Dukes, for the login for that one. Scott, what about you?
I'd probably just stick to Netflix.
Netflix?
Not because I think it's superior. No, you know what? No, fuck the Apple TV.
Apple TV.
It's
yeah,
so
and
weird.
it's $4.99 a month.
You
I'd do
love
Apple TV.
I know.
Dude, every series is
Yeah,
fantastic.
you love it for sure.
Do they have live TV?
You can. I think you can get.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing: live TV is free for everybody.
Yeah.
Like right now.
How? Like local, if I want to watch Channel 2 from
Yeah.
Orlando.
You just get a box, right?
No,
like an antenna.
Every TV out is a smart TV now. And if you have LG, like an LG TV,
I do have LG.
There's an LG app on your thing, and it links up to Pluto TV, but it gives you all these old school stations,
Yeah.
but it gives you X amount of your news stations and all of your local stations. You can watch a lot. Like if you watched Friends, like back in the day, growing up on cable TV, you could watch it right on that
With the commercials and everything, right?
And
What
it
about
has-
King of
yeah,
Queens?
sure. I mean, we it would be old school ways, but you could actually do it for free rather than paying $60 a month.
Yeah.
For no commercials.
I like Vudu.
I like
Vudu's good through Fandango
yeah.
because like with The Office,
Yep.
$43. I bought every Office episode.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, forever.
And I have on that TV out there, I used to have in the back porch, I used to have my Apple TV connected to it, and I ended up giving it to Allie up for her room. And I went on there, and I was like kind of just seeing what apps, because it's a smart TV that I had. It's got Netflix, Disney Plus. I have all those little things built into the TV that I can log right into like I would here. But the local TV channels, I find myself in the mornings flipping through that while I'm having coffee and stuff on a weekend morning, and finding all these crazy shows. Like they have all kinds of television channels that people have kind of forgotten about and don't care about and don't watch anymore. And so now they're free because the apps haven't even. There's so much content on all these apps and everything now.
Am I the only one who still has cable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad has it.
Yeah, but that's
the only good reason to have it for me would be to watch Orlando Magic games.
Right. And the one thing I miss out of not having cable is the local news in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I miss watching 13 or Channel 2.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the one thing I don't have. So
That's
why I
probably
was
the only
asking.
reason why it's ever on.
And there's basic
Yeah.
TV back there where I can get Channel 13 news, which is the Orlando one.
Spectrum.
Right.
And I can get
WFTV.
all kinds of CBS, NBC related, like local, like they have an Orlando one, a Jacksonville one,
Sure.
all these, not a Titusville one, But
Soon.
Well,
you know
not
what I'm
yet.
saying? But they have that metro area
Yeah.
where you can actually watch your local news for free.
On what's the app called?
It's just every TV has your basic channels when you do your scanner,
have to look
and
for
it's
that.
going to scan like 47 channels.
Right.
But then there's also going to be, because it links, your Smart TV will link in with Pluto TV and all these free television service channels.
Now you're not talking
Where
about
it gives you all kinds of stuff.
like an antenna because I've tried
But that's
every
still
goddamn
an app.
antenna.
Yeah, it's an
out there.
antenna. But
Sounds
but
like
it's
it's still an
digital.
app because,
It's better quality than even using any kind of a box.
But like if you have Spectrum, I thought you had to
Box.
have the digital box to be able to just get like you can
Yeah,
still get
Spectrum is
basic
different because you're
cable
getting in there.
channels
You're getting their
without
cable
paying for-
programming.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like if you had DirecTV, you'd have to have like the dish and the box and all that.
Such a pain.
You think they would
Yeah.
make cable so much cheaper because there's so many other options, but no, that shit's still expensive.
Yeah, I can't
and until our
believe that.
Disney runs out and we can get the whole combo because we got the Disney Plus before,
That's what we got.
and it's still good. Then we'll probably think about it because all the sports on there. Plus, like I love MLB Network.
See how the hell do you
I'm on that
Red
right there.
Zone.
do you have an
Channel 2.
antenna hooked up to that, or is it just the TV doing that?
I have a cheap $11 little plastic antenna sitting behind there that's just screwed into the back of the TV and sitting behind the wall.
See, I've tried all manner of antennas. and I can't get that thing pointed in on whatever direction
I
it
don't
needs
even
to
need
be.
to point it in a direction. It just works. Like even the one back there, I put it in my room at one point to test it out. I'm just saying, like, and you're real close
Chris,
to me.
I can set it up for you. Buddy.
I might need you to
course.
come over and take a look at that.
I'll carry it. It's not a fridge.
Yeah.
But I can go through here, and I mean, that's where I was saying I like this old house. I get stuck on fucking old school repairing this old house shit out back on the weekends. Oh, like that's how you fucking dovetail a window. Yeah. I had to fix my fridge.
Hey, we need to talk about fantasy football when we get back because we had some big things go down.
I beat Brent.
Ooh.
Dude, let's talk about it later.
Yeah, you want to take a break?
Yes.
Take a break.
All I know is my curse worked.
That's very strange. Can you hear the ocean crying? That's very strange. Can you feel the ocean dying? That's very strange. Just how the people stand by? That's very strange. And watch it all go down? That's very strange. Can you hear the ocean crying? That's very strange. Can you feel the ocean dying? That's very strange. Just how the people stand by. That's very strange. And watch it all go down. Help us, Noah. Help us believe. Receive you all peacefully. Help me, Noah. Help me see. Help me, ocean. Says when she. The rise you can always hear it. Listen to the sound of the sun. Immerse yourself in it. You're supposed to be, or not to be. So what's to be in the mother ocean? Sweet past and future, future. Sweet past and future. Sweet past.
When are we? Hold on. When are we coming back from break?
We're back.
All right. Hey, let's talk about what we got going on. We're going to be doing a live show.
Little something, something.
Yeah, at the hardware store, and it's going to be February 8th. It's on a Tuesday. It's Tuesdays are the night to party.
What time?
I don't know. We're going to find out probably about 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colleen's going to be in charge of all that madness.
Where are we going to sit there? The front table?
That first long table that's by the kitchen, like away from the front door.
Oh,
Yeah.
all the way in the back. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So February 8th, Adjust the Mic podcast live.
Our second appearance.
Hang out with us. Come be on the show.
Neepa.
Come talk shit. I don't know if Ron's going to be there or not, but
I don't know. I'll let him know.
Colleen definitely will be.
Yeah.
Chris definitely will be.
I'll be
Scott
there.
will be.
Our
and I
first
will
time there, Colleen, you were working there, and you weren't
Yeah.
on the show just yet.
be. Yeah.
Right.
It was like a week or two later you were on
Yeah.
the show, I think,
Yeah.
right?
So
You guys tricked me.
February 8th, 6 p.m. Playland Hardware Store in Titusville, downtown
Yep.
Titusville. Come check it out. Be there or be square.
And hopefully we can turn this into a semi-regular occurrence
Yeah.
where we show up maybe once a month. And if we can get a good crew to show up
That'd be great.
and support us there and have a good time together,
Beers are on Scott. So
that's,
just come up.
that's something we can do on Tuesday nights.
Scott was saying off air that he wants to buy everybody up there a beer.
I-
So just come up.
Yep.
Oh,
I
He
have
might buy you 5 or 6.
Calling IOUs.
Yeah.
They're as good as mine.
I got you.
Just like Dumb and Dumber.
Spends just as much as money.
Yep.
All right, so real quick, I need to say something. Scott, I gave you hell this year in fantasy football, and you came back and
Okay.
you won the whole league.
Everybody gave me hell.
You won the whole damn
I
league.
It
was
was
the
all
laughing stock.
because and
Started from
hey,
the bottom. Now you're here.
Shout out to Nick Varco too, man.
Yep.
Nick was in the shit too.
Yes.
And you guys played for the championship, and I
it was
played with him
great.
before, and he's always been terrible. So it was good to see him get second place.
2 terrible teams actually get up there
It
and
is
do
crazy
well.
that the top 2
So
lost
congratulations
to the bottom 2.
I know Colleen
And now
was in
I'm
last.
last, yeah.
Frank was in last. It's just terrible.
Charlie, I have you to thank partially for this win.
Really?
You vetoed a trade.
Yeah, I did.
Like at the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
I vetoed one of Charlie's very obviously fair trades, not thinking in a million years it would be vetoed.
Mm-hmm.
From then on, I don't know if our league made
No,
a trade.
everybody vetoed.
There
Yeah,
were
really?
so many trade offers and acceptances, but none of them went through. So me and Frank had a big trade because we were both the worst teams, and I even said to Frank, as soon as that was vetoed, and Charlie and them vetoed it, I said, I'm not trading for the rest of the year,
Yeah.
just despite
Yeah.
of all you assholes, because I love to trade. I'm the tradinis. That's what I do. I always
Mm-hmm.
love trading, and I didn't and won it.
Well, so you were in
8
first.
in a row.
Nick was in second. Charlie's in third.
Who did I beat?
You beat
You
my
beat- you
husband,
beat out.
who was number 1 all year long.
He's very mad
Proud
about
of you,
this, by the
babe.
way.
Jason's in
bothers him.
5th. Andrea's in 6th with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Better than Jared?
And then the rest of us, yeah, Frank, Travis, BJ, Jared, Valerie, and myself.
Yeah, Travis surprised me, man. I thought Travis was going to be better. He had a lot of
Man.
Cowboys on his team, though. So that never works out.
Man.
Speaking of Frank, how is he going to get banned from the damn truth about Titusville Group?
I don't know.
I think everybody's been banned in some cool way now.
I don't know. What did he do?
We need a ban from their
That
support group.
site's lame now anyways. It's nowhere near the drama it used to be.
The other person in the group was talking about getting banned for some pizza bubbles.
Yes.
Oh,
they started
yeah.
the real truth about Titusville, David and Rachel.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yes, it was back when was it Pizzoni's? It's over by Target.
Yeah.
Somebody kept posting pictures saying that it was
Humpavelli's.
burnt, or Humpavelli's,
Yeah.
that's it. That the
Which is-
bottom of
I
the
love that
pizza
place.
was burnt, and this whole thing with the pizza, and then somebody was like, "Oh, there's a bubble in the crust," and they just all started arguing. But people kept bringing up the fucking pizza, so they just started like banning people that kept bringing up the pizza. I guess.
God bless you, Titusville.
And that's had a revolving cast of like main admins too, right?
Yeah.
I don't know now. I think they've had the same ones for a while. But
Whatever. Those groups
Yeah.
are fucking lame.
They are
Hey.
lame.
Shout out to Fran Henson with the plain chocolate
Plain chocolate
bird.
Instead of the boom
That shit
shakalaka?
just cracked
I was
me up,
dying,
bro.
man.
Oh my
Yeah,
god! that was
Now in
great.
our group too, Thick Hicks posted something. Was he masquerading as one of the characters in that whole text chat thing on Facebook that he posted?
I
What?
don't know.
You didn't see it? He posted one that was like 17 screenshots
Oh,
of some
yeah.
shit.
I feel like that is totally fake. But
the
I don't
baby
know.
bassinet thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But he
I don't
always
know.
is posting funny shit.
Because that was really fucking funny, and you can find that on our Facebook group.
Yeah.
We have some really good posts in there. You know, we don't get a lot of spam in our group. We have over like 1,100 plus people in there now.
Yeah.
and there's no bickering.
We need to get back to
Like,
the polls and stuff
it's
again.
not
I miss
super.
those.
We're not like overly active, I would say, but all the content that's posted in there is quality content.
Yep.
That's just, everybody kind of has the right way in the group. I love it.
I know we got a good group.
Hey, can we get back to football real quick? I have got to talk to you guys about the Giants game that I just went to.
Yes.
So I just got back from New Jersey.
That looked awesome, by the way.
Flew up to see my brother. We knew it was going to be brutal because the Giants are terrible, but the weather was also really cold. And, I didn't care because I was like, I'm going to the Giants game, at MetLife Stadium with my brother. And it's just me and him. Snowing.
Yeah, is that an outdoor stadium?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So-
Did you do a snow angel?
Yes, I did. And so the first night I was there, there was a snowstorm overnight. I woke up and there was fresh snow everywhere. I've never seen that.
That's
So
awesome.
That's so awesome.
Yeah,
Isn't it
I'd only
great
ever
feeling?
seen like dirty snow, So yeah, of course
you did
we played.
one. Did you sled? Go on a
No.
down a hill?
I did the snow angel, and he's got a dog, and the dog completely attacked me immediately. So that was a disaster. But so we go to this game. He works at a country club or a club. I don't even want to say country club because it's fancy. Guy gave him tickets. So these tickets are
Did y'all
awesome.
tuck your shirts in?
He did. See it. I got to meet all the members from the club because they all have season
Were their
tickets.
shirts all tucked in?
They were probably underneath the layers of jackets we had. These people, the pregame, like the tailgating for them. One of them owns a restaurant, so he brought like a pizza oven, like a portable pizza oven. He's making pizzas in the back of the
That's
sink.
cool.
We have fire pits.
That's fantastic.
Like everybody, there was so much stuff, but the place was empty, and they were shocked. They're like, the one guy's like, I've had season tickets for over 20 years. I've never seen it look like this.
Wow.
And we go inside, and our seats were awesome, like luxury suite ones where we could watch the game inside or outside. But
wow.
we still watched it outside the whole time.
That's amazing.
But there was no one there, and it was so pathetic because the Giants are so bad.
What did you liken it to outside earlier?
Well, this is like when I used to make fun of Jacksonville for getting excited about a first down, their fans. So, like, the Giants have nothing to cheer for at this point. We don't even have our quarterback playing, So every time they would announce the eligible receivers, they're like, 79 is eligible to receive, like for the Giants. Yeah. The whole place lost their fucking mind. They were cheering so loud for this guy because, like, there was nothing else to cheer for. We did a quarterback sneak on 3rd and 9. Like,
Jesus.
It was
fuck yeah, 3rd and 9 quarterback sneak.
It was just, I've never seen it in the crowd. Oh, I said it was like when you watch Major League and the Indians fans that are so loyal and they go to every game no matter how bad they are and they're just talking shit about the team. That's what was happening all around me. Every person's talking shit.
Well, there have been such a bad football team last few years.
It's been It's been 10 years. So when you're in the stadium, everything is about 10 years ago when we won the Super Bowl.
Oh,
My brother's looking at the cup. He's like, you can look at this cup and see 10 years ago we won. And on the other side, we won 4 games this season. Loss. But I guess they fired the coach.
The coolest thing about going
now.
to these stadiums, though, is like you were saying, like brought a pizza oven outside, right? Wherever the fan is from that goes to those games, they always have the baddest setups for their tailgating.
Yeah.
Like when they're outside, like they either like in college they come up with freaking buses that have big screens in them and hot tubs and it's catered. Yeah. But these guys come up with these badass, just open your car. It's like a whole freaking,
it's a party,
kitchen.
man.
It's a party, man. It's awesome.
We didn't even know they were going to be there. Like we got there, my brother just like messaged his boss and he's like, hey man, park in this section. The whole place is empty. So we see him.
And it's got to be a lot of work, dude.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's
much
a whole
work.
day to set up.
Yeah.
Because you got tents, you got fire pits, you got the pizza oven. They had somebody making Philly cheesesteaks.
All
like
that
they
love
had a big
for
walk
such a
and everything.
team.
Like
to go out for that your favorite
Just
sports
a
team,
shitty
no matter
team.
if it's and
just
usually
a
it's
terrible product.
And usually it's the
the
good teams, the great teams.
Hard,
they don't
man.
have they're all catered. All this the shit teams, the Bears of every year or whatever.
Ooh,
they sit outside and they're pissed off. Chad's pissed off in his garage hitting shit.
I mean, tailgating, it's crazy. I've been to a lot of other games, and it's insane, like, what people do, like, buy buses and get them,
It's amazing.
But these ones were like the troopers, man. Everyone's in, like, this cold-ass weather, freezing,
Oh, man.
Those pizza ovens
takes
are
a
awesome.
kind, man. It takes a certain type to
2
be-
minutes that pizza was done,
Yeah.
man. I could not believe it. I'm like, I'm kidding.
And that's the most badass pizza you've ever had, too,
yes,
probably,
it was
wasn't
delicious.
it? Yep.
Because he's got a cutting board in the back of his SUV. He's got the dough. He's like doing this. And they
that's
own
so
a
awesome.
restaurant, so the food's like just amazing.
Yeah.
They brought cheese plates and like it's like fancy tailgating food. And I'm like, I'm used to burgers and but this was like I
frozen Bubba burgers.
I can live like this.
Hey, don't be talking shit about frozen Bubba burgers. Those are pretty
man.
good.
They do got good flavors.
You just throw them right on there frozen.
Next to where the Giants play, they have a mall called the American Dream Mall. This mall has a water park in it, an ice skating rink. It's got roller coasters. It's got putt-putt golf. It's got like, oh my god, dude, a ski jump. Like you can go inside and they have a ski like lift, and you go to the top of this mountain. And you just go down and you can ski, and then you can watch it on the other side of the glass. And this is all inside.
Where's this mall located?
It's in East Rutherford, New Jersey, right next to the Giants Stadium's here. It's literally right next to it.
In the north, malls.
It's still a big deal.
Still kind of go because in the wintertime, you don't want these outdoor situations. You want to go in that warm mall.
The indoor water park. I'm like, no sunscreen.
It's amazing.
Are you kidding?
There was when we lived in Louisville, Kentucky.
Where's the Mall of America in Minneapolis?
I think I don't know.
If only we had access to the sum entirety of human knowledge at our fingertips. Too.
Like the
it's Minneapolis
right across in Indiana. So you go, just right across the Kentucky, right across the Ohio River. There's a mall called the River Falls Mall that used to be there
Minnesota.
when we were kids. Yes. The River Falls Mall was just like what you said. They had bumper cars in there. They had a mini roller coaster. But what they had, our parents would drop us off there and go back to fucking Kentucky.
Yeah.
And come back and get you like 6 hours later.
That's crazy.
And all you needed was $20 because you get these little tokens. And with these tokens, you play all these games. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Like Barrel of Fun?
Like a Barrel of Fun. You're just playing video. And there's thousands of video games. There's like, the just little small ones, your big ones where you're doing all kinds of,
Yeah.
it's amazing. And you spend all day doing it, and then you get like all these tickets, and Mom, come get me, man.
It was really cool being in a mall, though.
Never
like
go to a
seeing
store.
stuff like in person. It's
Yeah.
like it's been so long. I'm like, oh, they have a Vans store. Oh, check out all these cool shoes I see online. Like they do look this cool in person. But
It's
it was
wild, man.
we
love
rode
it.
those big like animals around. Like,
the little
Yeah.
ones you put the
Yeah.
quarter in
Man,
and ride them around.
yeah, but these were like fancy big ones,
Did you
and
get
they
video?
they hauled ass, yes. And
Oh,
my
great.
niece was driving me, and she like panicked at the last minute and ran us right into a fucking wall.
Please share those.
And then she turns around, she's like, "You better watch out, or I'll do it again to you." Like to me, I'm like, okay. It was a good time, man. I had such a good trip, and now my brother's down for 10 days. He
He'll
flew
be here
back
next
with
week,
me.
maybe?
Yeah, he'll come on
Cool.
next week.
Nice.
Tuck your shirts in, fellas. That's all wear tucked in shirts for him.
I will.
You should.
Like,
It's so funny.
seriously.
I noticed it
He
every
does-
time.
Is that what he does?
Well,
Yeah.
because his golf course.
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to have
Remember
your
Lawrence
shirt.
I remember
Taylor?
the episode.
Got
Yeah.
tuck your shirt in, Lawrence.
Yeah. So, Bob Saget passed away, man.
Oh
Yeah,
man, in
and
Orlando.
Betty White. We haven't
Bob
been
and
on
Betty,
since
man.
Betty passed away. And Sidney Portier.
Yeah.
It's been that's three, man.
They come in threes.
Yeah.
When did Sydney?
A few days ago.
Man, I missed that one.
Last week. Yeah. He's in his 90s.
Well, I remember there's been a lot of stuff on Twitter about him. I
Yeah.
should have. Jesus
Put
Christ!
two
I
and two
just
together.
kinda-
When you
when
start
you said
seeing
it, I was like,
somebody-
"Oh yeah, I heard about that." No, wait a minute. He died.
Yeah,
Oh.
but that Bob Saget one, he was in Orlando. He just did the Tom and Dan show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was just coming off a show in Jacksonville, right?
It was a great
think he
show.
did an
He's
Orlando
just kind of
show,
getting
too.
back into it. Yeah.
And they found him in his room unresponsive, no sign of like foul play, no
Yeah.
drugs or alcohol or anything like that. But he had a long time autoimmune disease that he didn't really come out and talk about a
Yeah.
lot, but a lot of people are thinking that might have been what happened because sudden death is one of the
He
things.
directed
Jesus.
he directed Dirty Work.
Did
that
he?
Norm Macdonald
Yeah,
starred in.
yeah.
Yeah, he directed
Dude,
that movie.
like Jeffrey Ross has been all over Twitter just sharing
Well,
all these
everybody
stories about
has.
growing
Brian
up.
Callen, Joe Rogan, and supposedly like there's nothing to be in show business for 30 years, 40 years, and there's nothing bad. Nothing's come out about him that he was a bad person.
Right.
Everything's positive and great.
There was some comedians on Twitter. On Twitter now, you got these things called Spaces.
Yeah.
Where you can join like a conversation and hear people talk instead of all typing. And there's a comedian. What's the one guy that Dane Cook that was famous, and then
Yeah.
he did a group, and then all these other famous people were joining that thing, and they were all sharing
shit.
stories with Saget. And I was just sitting in there
Oh,
for
there
like
you
an
go.
hour last night.
Jimmy Kimmel did a pretty cool thing about him last night.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just sitting there listening to all these famous comedians tell their story live about, memories of Bob Saget. And I didn't know Jeffrey Ross and him were so close. And
Yeah, well, he worked
for
at the
all these
store, the
years.
comedy store, forever.
Yeah,
he
man.
used to do work. He used to do his work there.
Andrew
work
Dice
out his
Clay
ass.
had a hell of a story to tell about Bob Saget. He was like,
Stamos had a bunch of
he was
stuff
like,
to say.
for that motherfucker to
Yeah.
be on Full House talking to the kids and shit, and, and then he's out here saying fuck every other word. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, do you remember he
Take
came
some
out?
balls.
It was very shocking, his
Yeah.
real personality compared to the dad on TV.
Oh yeah.
Well, he made that movie, which is kind of a documentary about the aristocrats joke.
Oh, okay.
And everyone
Yes.
was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, it's him saying all this really bad stuff." But that's
you.
where he got all the other actors and actresses to say
Yeah.
parts of the joke. And
I feel like the person he is on Entourage is who he is in real life.
I hope so.
Like that's what I remember him from, is Entourage, honestly.
I hope so, because when I first saw him on Entourage, because that was one of my favorite shows, I was like, please be like this in
Yeah.
real life, please.
Yeah, they said he was
Walking around with a bong in his hand and a freaking in his robe.
With the girls, the hookers,
Yeah, all
the
these,
madam
like,
next
5
door
girls.
with all the girls. I'm gonna take this one tonight.
Yeah, it's sad. He's a young man. Young man.
it is sad.
Late 60s, right?
65.
Ugh.
Oh, they gotta pick a picture like that. Like, come
I
on,
know.
Yeah, well, I mean,
wonky eye.
this is
I know.
E.T.
Leave him alone.
Oh man. Well, it's good to be back, guys.
Yeah, it's really good to be
it's
back.
good to have all you guys back, man.
It's good to be back. It was
miss
good
you
to
all.
see you guys. This was good. You made
No
me-
trivia today, Scott?
Yeah.
I got a few.
Why didn't you turn the on-air sign on this whole time we've been sitting here?
Does it turn on?
Yes, it does, and it's been off this whole
Scott!
fucking time.
I was
Now
so
the whole
prepared.
episode don't
I was
count.
so prepared with everything else but that.
Yes.
Thank
look at
you.
that.
Now it's official.
I love that thing too.
Alexa, clear notifications.
I did that before you got here too.
Mhm.
Damn it. Well played. What color were the glasses that talk show host Sally Jesse
Red.
Raphael? Man,
Yeah, they were red.
I didn't know you guys would get that one that quick.
Fuck yeah, Sally Jesse.
This is an easy one. The number of consecutive, Chris, this is the number of consecutive years the Buffalo Bills lost the Super Bowl in the 90s.
Oh yeah, that's 4, obviously. Come on.
Good job, Chris. Thanks,
Lost the
Charlie, for your help.
I didn't say
God, everybody knows that.
All right, we got a few. I wish I didn't
Scott
know. There's some
Norwood
good
missed the
ones.
kick.
I feel like there's a
Giants
mixture
win.
of some good ones and some questionable ones here. Let's just get these through.
Okay.
The ancient Egyptians used this as a cure for blindness. A, brains from mummies. B, alligator skin. C, snake venom and honey. Or D, crushed pig eyeballs.
Snake venom and honey.
Crushed pig eyeballs.
Crushed pig eyeballs.
Because of the eyeballs.
Cures blindness.
Yeah, snake venom and honey sounds like an album. Chris
Wait,
Chamberlain
so which
would
one was
put out.
right?
That's a band he
Like,
was in.
yeah,
that was the only
that was
fans
the album
band.
name.
Which was the
Snake
right
venom
one?
and
Snake venom and honey.
It was crushed pig eyeballs.
Okay.
You're right.
I like that. That'd be like a good experimental jazz group.
Yeah.
The crushed pig eyeballs.
What about a ska band?
Skabe, that'd be crushed pig eyeballs.
No, that'd be not a pinata. Oh, we already have it.
what
planned.
band? What kind of band is Alligator Skin?
Alligator skin.
Is that
That's
West-
a
is that
southern
country?
fried stoner band.
Yeah.
Stoner rock
Yeah.
or rap rock.
It's a
Rap
good
country.
game. We need to come up with names and say which genre is this band for. I like that. If you're thinking about scamming people for over $700,000 a year, here's the most successful one, guys.
Start a church.
Either fake IRS collections,
Ooh.
Good one.
Nigerian prince emails.
Gotta
Michael
be.
I don't
Scott.
know what that is.
Gotta be
first
it.
off,
Really? Really?
fake debt collection, fake eBay listings,
Oh, fake eBay.
Fake
listings.
eBay listings.
$700,000 a year, a scam.
I bet it's like IRS stuff.
Fake eBay.
Yeah, I say fake eBay.
It's Nigerian prince emails. And what
How?
is a Nigerian prince email?
All right, so
You
they
seriously-
always go to your spam box, right?
I know I
'Cause
get the
they're
emails
good about
where
where they
filtering
like
it.
try to say, "Hey, give me $100,000 and it'll help me do this, and then I'll give you 10 million."
No, it's like it's like a Nigerian prince is like, I'm the deposed leader of a small country in Africa, and I've got $14 million that I'm going to give to you because you're awesome, but you need to send me $1,000 so I can. It's going to cost $1,000 for me to give you $14 million. So because it's the transfer fee that I don't have, even though I've got $14 million.
Yeah,
But people
I'll take
fall for
13
this
million.
shit
You
all
take
the
$1 million
time,
in
yeah.
transaction fees.
But that's it. I didn't know
That's
it was
your
worth
tip.
$700,000 a year.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
A
That's
lot
what
of
that-
stupid
wow.
people.
That's insane.
It is insane.
All right. Research shows that men who are very hairy
Ben.
have higher IQs, are named Ben,
Shut up.
have a poor sense of smell, are worse drivers, are more likely to be spies.
Worst drivers.
The
If you're
smell.
a hairy man,
The smell.
yep,
Is that it?
have a poor sense of smell.
Wow.
Look at
I couldn't even guess on that one.
Yeah.
that. It was that dumb.
I feel like I have a little. Yeah.
It was that stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
I got it right though.
Women in this profession tend to be more likely to cheat.
No, it's sexist. I'm not answering this. It's a trap.
Lawyers.
Colleen, you answer that. Horse.
Public relations,
Ooh.
stripping,
Oh.
acting, or medicine.
Oh.
Like, are you a naughty nurse?
I
I'm
think
going with
Are you an
medicine.
actress?
I'll go acting.
medicine.
Stripper?
I mean, stripper's kind of the obvious one they threw out there, right?
Yeah. I'll go acting.
It's acting.
Yeah.
Good job, Charlie. You
I
have
mean,
an
it should be
instinct.
that way. Look at Brad and Angelina.
Or J-Lo.
Yeah, hooking up with anybody that you're acting with.
Yeah, that's true.
It's only the women that are
But
doing
the
this.
guys do that. Yeah, I was about to say that. Guys do more than the women.
We're sitting here like, are you skanks?
I didn't.
Yeezy.
If you're driving and a deer jumps in front of the car, it's recommended that you do what?
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yell at the deer?
Yep, that's it.
Well, you're gonna do that.
Swerve to avoid hitting the deer?
No.
Keep driving right through
Keep
that motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
Or slam your car into reverse?
No.
Oh,
keep driving.
That's how you get rid of your transmission.
Pretty easy.
That TikTok, did y'all see that one where it was like, where they're in the deer stand and it was like, watch my dad do a deer call. And he's like, come here, deer.
No.
Come here, deer.
No.
Got some corn over here. Then he just sits there quiet and the person's just dying. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Over 25% of daily search engine requests are people looking for what?
Porn.
That's correct. But like,
Jesus Christ.
it's more than more fucking Oculus porn over
I was
here.
about to say restaurant menus.
Well, that's an obvious answer because the internet is for porn. They even
Because
made a
there's
song
like
about
dating
it.
tips, advice about
No.
committing murder, medical advice,
No.
porn.
Medical advice.
Medical advice. I don't know.
Yeah, WebMD, man. More people are saying that's my medicine.
How many more we got?
If you look at
And
the
why
top,
do you even need to look anymore? It's
know.
Pornhub.
I gotta go.
the top
Last one.
10 visited sites in the world, how many do you think are porn?
2.
Pornhub's gotta be
8.
number 1. Then RedTube.
So we're going
And then
to
ultraxxxpasswords.com.
Jesus Christ.
That's a Jared delight right there.
What's that last question?
What is the most popular day of the week for viewing porn?
Is it really? Is that really the question?
Is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday?
I was gonna go
Monday.
Monday.
I was gonna go Tuesday, but I'll say
Monday,
Saturday.
porn Monday.
Is it Monday?
Monday's porn. I don't know.
Did you like go through and just grab out the ones with the porn?
No, I didn't even do that
That's
on purpose. I
crazy.
didn't even know, I
Dirty
didn't even
dog,
realize I had
you.
that one.
Pornhub is number 14.
That's it.
What's number 1?
Google, right?
Google. It's Google,
That's cheap,
YouTube,
though.
Amazon, Facebook, Yahoo, really? Reddit, Wikipedia, eBay, Bing, and Netflix are the top 10.
All right.
Fuck Bing.
Well, episode 123 was a success.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll do it again
Missed you
next
guys.
week. And
Yeah.
the week after, I will be in a
Clear your
mountain.
calendars for this awesome Tuesday in February on the 8th.
Yeah.
Yes. More details to come.
Go ahead and
Follow us in the group.
use a pen to write that down.
Charley,
not a
make
pencil.
make a commercial about that shit tomorrow.
Okay, February 8th.
Yeah.
Just Mike, Playland Brewing Company, Hardware Store, Titusville.
Yeah.
You can fuck off.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend.
Get fuck on those tables.
Have a good weekend, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Can't do that on those tables there.
Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright. Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright.
Dude, that shit's killer. Oh, dude, that was awesome.